Find out what you
Okay.
guys want to do for this session.
Yeah, we are now recording chapter 9. Yeah, ready to go.
All right, welcome back. I do believe that we just got through everybody swearing vengeance upon the undead.
Excuse me, what?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't you guys just suddenly making plans after dimension dooring up to the surface of how exactly to get people to do an expedition down there to kill as many undead as possible?
Well, yes, but that was more about getting Razor killed in the most convenient way possible. It's kind of a win-win. Either he obliterates the vampires and we're the heroes that discovered the threat, or he dies, in which case, whoops.
I guess we have to lose his body now. Too bad. He could have used the gear.
So yes, what do you guys wish to do? You're currently on the surface, looking around, possibly getting bored, who knows?
Uh,
I just say, how about this time we go back to the haunted place and we search there first?
See, I was gonna go to Natalie's and get some magic to help with that, but now that you've suggested it first, I'm not going to.
Yeah, don't need to spend magic
Let's
yet.
just go to Natalie's first, okay, man? Just don't have to deal. So we don't have to deal with Saskar being a dick.
We could also use the opportunity to buy Tyus a pickaxe and a shovel.
I have a shovel.
So just a pickaxe then.
Okay, let's just fucking go.
Yep. You get a couple of weird looks from the people passing by, but nothing in particular.
People bamfing up into the street, as you do.
Interesting, yes. Surprisingly, not that uncommon.
Bloodied, covered in gore.
I don't know, I think most of that blood's your guys's. And if
Yeah.
that's the case, they really don't want to talk to you. But definitely look at you.
Okay. Shopping list. Actually, no, we already went to Natalie's and we sold the stuff. Because we melted the crap into money.
Oh, yeah. You already went through all the melting and stuff. Well, if you want, you can just continue with role-playing going over there.
Okay, so here's my biggest problem with going in through the inn. Unless there's actually an opening there, it means blasting through the foundations. And, well, I don't really give a fuck about the building. I think Dice actually wants to sell cooked fish or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it would be nice if he still had a building to do it out of. Okay, let's just...
I mean, we don't have to, blow it up. We can just make a hole in the corner, can't we?
Actually, let me test something out. I'm gonna go into an alleyway. Check to see if anyone's watching. And if no one is, I will use Burning Hands using the acid substitution on the pavement to see how big a hole it makes downwards.
On the pavement itself.
Just spray the ground.
I actually, particularly, I will actually need to know how much damage that does.
Nine. It's shit. But it's acid.
So, it will make a something of an indentation in that case. It is disregarding its hardness, but is dealing straight damage to a lot of HP. So,
Guys, what do you think? I can spray acid to dig our way down like 3 times per day like this? It's probably gonna take a while.
I mean,
Or at an angle downwards, actually.
In theory, I could use my gloves, but it'd be a massive waste of the gloves.
all we have to do is pass the stone, and once we get to dirt, well, it becomes a lot easier to dig.
We could go to the first level and just sort of, if we are not actively smacking it and sort of slowly dissolving it and shoring it up, we could tunnel through, and I don't think the... Like, okay, here's the thing. Having a back way out of the inn that's relatively safe would be pretty damn cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we don't want to hire miners, so it means we have to either get rid of the witnesses, which is kind of a bad look when we already broke a dude's legs, or we need to do it ourselves. And I don't think any of us knows how to mine.
does anyone have
What
profession
would the role be
miner?
on you to mine?
Profession
When you
miner.
That is
Oh.
a profession, by the way, but I
So,
think,
wisdom
if I
check.
remember right. Whether or not it has any rules to it, I don't know, but
Unless we can get Dorn to like consult us, but I think he's gonna tell us to go fuck ourselves. But
Did you
okay.
just assume he's a miner because he's a dwarf?
No? Yes, maybe.
I mean, we could. What's the problem with hiring some miners from the Miners Guild or something?
For our
were you
secret back
asking-
exit. That
just to check, were you asking, by the way, how long it would take to use your Eldritch Blast to get through?
No, that
Okay.
that would take forever. It would be a complete
Yes.
waste of Eldritch Blast.
Yes, it would.
I kind of like this approach because I guess it kind of avoids some bullshit in that, it doesn't explode, but
I mean, couldn't we hire a mage and create some constructs, or is that not a thing?
again, that means that there's someone with magic and powerful enough to do things that knows about our stuff. Besides, people like that want to be paid in actual money, not in silver.
True. I mean, if we just pay the miners a bit extra, I don't think anyone will bother with looking up who exactly built that random thing in our basement.
I don't care who. I don't want people to know it's there in the first place, though.
But it's pretty unavoidable for someone to know, considering that we don't have the skills for it.
So let's.
I mean, here's the thing. If we hire 4, 5, 6 miners, right? They'll know, but this city has like a lot of people.
This city is a shithole. So if we hire 6 miners, 2 of them will have cousins who are thieves or assassins or bounty hunters or something, and they will tell them just in case it becomes useful. People talk.
I mean, one solution would be making the miners only work for us. Like a life contract working for us.
Or
I like this. Epic, how much would it cost to buy a miner permanently?
Permanently? That sounds like someone making their way to trying to make a leadership feat, but let's see. Servants and all that. Hirelings generally. Presumably, you want professionals or just fuckers?
Like, we want...
At least one competent
Yeah.
that know what he's doing. The rest can be scrubs.
Okay, so with that being the case...
Oh, that is fucking disgusting. What's a level 6 scroll gonna cost? Approximately.
A lot.
Yeah, but I think we might only need a single one. Because there is such a thing as a move earth spell.
So... I would say that to hire somebody more or less permanently, probably actually pretty damn expensive. Fuck. Would it really be that expensive? I guess it would. They are professionals. To hire professionals, it would cost you about 2,000 gold per person.
Permanently.
Permanently, yes.
We're probably not hiring them permanently.
I mean... Hold on there. There's a lot of uses you can put a couple of professional miners to, including but not limited to tunneling under enemy fortifications. We should really consider this, Jackalor.
I mean, I guess we could use them to find a way to start digging out the sewers or something and try and build something there or something. I don't know. But I guess if we really wanted to spend a bunch of money on this, I guess we could. Do they have a daily cost as well?
No, that was to hire them just straight up. If you were going to hire them semi-permanently, it would be quite a bit less expensive for, just doing it for a little while.
So like a year?
If you went all the way down to a year, probably about 100 gold.
So we could do like 2 years and then have a clause that we can renegotiate the contract if they still after a year, 2 years are done.
If that's how you want to go about things.
No, we add an NDA, and they have to submit to the mind wipe if they decide to quit, and if they don't, then we own them as slaves.
Wait. Couldn't we just do that with regular miners that we just hire and just put that in the contract?
A scroll of move earth is 1,650 gold piece. I think it's the cheaper option, guys.
Hiring one professional
How
miner.
hard is it to mind wipe the people?
I think that's like alter memory.
Because if we can hire, 6 miners and say, hey, we'll pay you like, instead of like their average, we pay like maybe a silver more or something, right? With the condition that we mind wipe them at the end. That should be
A scroll of modify memory is 1,000 gold pieces, Demi. I think it's like a level 5 spell.
Yeah. And
So in a level up or two, I might be able to take it, but who?
Yeah, that's why I think it's a good idea go for the long contract, like at least 1 year. It has enough time to level up.
Modify memory. Wait, this is just a bard level 4 spell. This is a bard thing. Fuck! I don't even have access to this shit. This is cancer spells.
I'm not going that high on Bard. I'm sorry.
Well, there goes that plan. I think we just keep discussing what we can do, completely ignoring Natalie as she's looking over the items and counting out the cash.
Well, I know for a fact she can hear you guys just fine, so...
Of course you can.
You know what? I think I'll have her keep silent until towards the end.
So, okay. We could buy a wand for detecting secret doors, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can spend like 4 or 5 castings just having, I don't know, maybe a car, because he supposedly can search better than us or something. Just look over the inn, do a quick sweep, make sure there are no secret doors there. If there are not, then we think about maybe buying a scroll of Move Earth and opening a pathway from below on the first level or something. Or the second level, not go down to third again.
Yeah. It's a possibility. But I think that before buying the scroll, we should try to find who was the ghost that is in the inn.
No, that means talking to people. That's the boring way.
I mean, weren't you the one good at talking with people? Don't you have a cape to make you look nicer so you can talk better?
I guess we could talk with people. Hey, Natalie, do you know where Razor is, by the way?
He comes by every once in a while.
Yeah, because there's like a nest of vampires somewhere in the area we were visiting. We ran into one.
Oh, found one of those. Okay.
That's a common occurrence.
Vampires do have a tendency to be around where undead are. Although I think you should probably get somewhat used to that. Hollowfast isn't that far away.
You know, that sounds like one of them dark city places where the scar will never ever go. So I'll completely ignore that you said that.
Okay. So you guys were talking about needing something for trying to help dig places, something like that?
Yeah.
What's your budget?
At a guess, about a total of 4,000, 5,000. About what we got for this bunch of stuff.
I could probably make you a couple golems if you wanted.
Yeah, but we still have the problem of needing a professional miner, because they'll need direction, right?
Not if it's something like a clay golem. They should be able to do it just fine.
So it'll be just like a worker that, for heavy lifting, digging, etc., right?
Mostly. But it would be very useful. Doesn't sleep. Doesn't need anything.
What do you guys think? We could set it to just grab people and carry them outside in when it's not doing other things until we open for business. Make sure the place is guarded.
Mm-hmm.
Decent. How
Let
much
me actually
is...
try and find what the prices are. I'm trying to get these things, but they just keep going everywhere on the price.
Looks up the price. Oh wait, guys, it's actually $50,000.
Holy shit, it's close. No, not a clay golem. Holy shit, why is a clay golem that fucking... What the fuck?
Is it like 40,000 gold?
Clay golem is a CR10 fucking creature and is immune to magic.
Wait,
Immune
what?
to acid. Fucking has haste 3 times a day.
A clay golem could probably beat the shit out of us.
Nah,
Yes,
we beat
apparently.
it.
This isn't even talking about apparently it causes cursed wounds for some fucking reason. What the fuck is this thing?
A fucking monstrosity or abomination upon this plane.
Yeah, she can totally make golems, but fuck. I was looking for something small time, damn it.
Actually, if that's super difficult, how do you feel about renting one out for a couple of days?
Yeah. I have a selection. Sure. How much would I charge for renting? She does say that just out loud.
Scott just
No one has
shrugs.
ever asked this for her. So not fighting, anything like that, just digging, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
just digging.
Well, there's undead down there. If we get attacked, it might be in the middle of a fight, but we're not gonna be searching one out.
Okay, so not searching one out, but possible. Suppose I would just have to base it on. No, I just have to really wonder what the fuck is the type of golem that would not want to be lost? Because holy shit, that's 40,000 gold for a clay golem. 20,000 for a flesh golem. What the fuck? And I don't think she has a flesh golem. Jeez, that's. I don't think she'd have that.
Actually, I'm just gonna ask this. How expensive would it be to enchant an item permanently with the ability to detect secret doors?
Detect secret doors is like level 1, right?
Yeah. It's a minute spell.
It's a minute spell. Do it permanently. Where was the spell cost for these kinds of items? Because if I remember right, it gets fairly expensive pretty quick, but not like super expensive.
Because honestly, like I feel we hang an amulet with that on a car and call it a day if it's affordable.
Let's see. Unlimited price is. Spell effect. Charges per day.
Would it be cheaper if we had it like 3 times a day or something?
Jackal, we need it running for about an hour per level that we're searching.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, 3 times per day. I considered it. I thought we might be able to do it with scrolls if we map out a path, but no, apparently it's really shitty down there.
Oof.
Oh, permanency is a 5th level spell.
Yep, it is.
Oh, that's lovely.
So definitely not that thing. Let's see. Use activated. Half unlimited use base price. Tire cost by 2. Alright, so you said spell level should be like 1.
Mm-hmm.
Caster level 1. And that should actually just result in a total of about 2,000. Plus a little bit for, actual item cost.
So like 2,500, 3,000?
Probably a little less than that. It's like a couple hundred for. So, who has room to carry more magic items on themselves? A car? You good on having something like that?
How many magic items one can carry?
Magic item slots basically means gloves, shirt / armor, boots, necklace.
Yeah,
hat.
essentially the only thing you can carry doubles of is 2 rings, I think.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
2
is
rings.
actually right.
I only have a ring and gloves, so I can have more stuff.
I have both a neck slot, a glove slot, a 1 ring slot, and 1 armor slot. One cloak slot.
Honestly, if you could make
Loris,
us
I know you have those gloves of Eldritch admixture.
He mentioned gloves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Natalie, I think we just You know, if you could make us like a necklace for a car with that permanently on it, I think that's our next best move.
Okay, so something to find secret doors and such.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, question out of character. Would that amulet then also find things like hidden compartments, or is it actually door specific?
I think it finds hidden compartments of any kind, but it has to be made with the intent of being hidden, so if it's accidentally occluded by like a cave-in or something, it won't register.
Let's see. Yep, doors, compartments, caches, and so forth.
Oh my god, we'll never miss a secret fucking loot box again.
Yeah, I hope so because I upped my search to plus 15.
I mean, you just need to spend a turn looking in its general direction and you'll sense that there's a secret door somewhere in that direction in 60 feet.
Yep. This actually makes me wonder. I can't think of a way to make that a thing.
Oh my fucking
Makes me
god,
sad.
I just realized there's a way to really fuck with someone. With just a level 1 spell. You give someone a gift with a permanent sleep effect on it.
Oof.
I mean, they can't be too powerful, but... God damn it.
So I'm just gonna go with a price of like I'll just go ahead and say like 2,500, and that's just so that Natalie will be just making a really nice fancy like necklace or something for you guys.
No. Fancy bad. Fancy gets stolen. If you could try and make it look, you know, cheap.
Plain.
She just looks up. She looks like,
We live in the slums.
but my work.
Just let her have that. Don't think anyone's
But it's
stupid
going
and steal
on
from
a...
us.
It's on a car. You and me, we have magic. Dice is dice. A car only has a knife to defend himself with. Have a care, Loras, please.
But they burn evil people.
And, I mean, I'm a thief. I'm not evil.
Yeah, I know. But you know, usually if you're not evil and you're a thief, that usually means you're not gonna steal it just randomly.
Exactly.
Sorry, hairball.
I doubt that. If he's valuable enough, you will steal it.
I won't make it that valuable. It's a necklace. You can put it under your shirt.
How many valuable necklaces have you stolen?
I can't count. There were a lot.
I just gestured towards him like, see?
I'm actually not completely sure you can steal that many necklaces off people that easy, but
I mean, if you go mainly when they are sleeping.
He climbs it through the window.
no, legit. Taking something off of somebody's person is fucking hard as fuck.
Yep, it's.
Have
really...
you seen the YouTube videos where they steal watches
No,
and
it's
shit?
D&D,
Yeah, no.
man. Everything's hard as fuck if it's trying to steal something from someone.
Yeah,
I mean-
but you know, there's also a difference. This is D&D where we can have a plus 15 to that.
Mm-hmm. And yes,
Yeah.
I do see the videos, and well, generally there's a reason there's people that are trained in it.
Yeah,
And a car could afford to practice because he can run faster than pretty much anybody. Besides,
And-
it's not that hard if you steal it from, like, their nightstand while they're sleeping.
Oh no, stealing from their nightstand is a thing. I was assuming you're talking about stealing it off of their neck.
No. Usually you see it and you follow them. learn where they live, then you steal water while they are sleeping.
Then their party tracks you down and breaks your legs repeatedly.
Then you move from other city when you see that you are being tracked down.
Let's see, other thing. I mean, I could do some things to it. You could hold it anywhere on your body to have the effect. It'll cause more cost, though.
Just
Uh,
just make your usual stuff.
So that's 625 from each.
that would be 625 from each. Yes, I do believe.
Okay. So
How
Would
much
you
do we
like
take
any
away?
other effects?
No, this will be fine.
How much do we take away from our gold?
625. All right. Okay. Give me just a moment. Let's see. Calculating all that all together. I see no reason not to apply her absolutely massive bonuses to craft to making a magic item here because I say so. Semi-joking. Let's see. I should have it done a couple hours from now.
Sure, it means we can find a razor or something while
Yeah.
we're waiting.
You have any idea where he stays, by any chance?
From my understanding, he usually ends up sleeping in some of the various farms around here.
Okay, does that happen after he swoops down and steals a cow or something?
No, usually he goes to buy one.
Right. Well, let him know we're looking for him if he comes back here first, if you don't mind.
There is definitely just a knight going around the countryside, just solving issues.
Yeah, we really need to direct him to cleansing the sewers underneath our inn.
Alright. Do you know how deep that part is, by the way?
Wait, do you?
No, I've been here only a little bit longer than you. I just figured that
We...
there's apparently various levels.
I'm actually gonna pull out the scribe stuff we have and lay it out on the table. We actually started making a map. This is the first level, this is the second, this is the third, and here's where we had fights. Here, 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 and here's where the vampires were.
Ah, there's a fourth level.
Yeah, we figured. We contemplated going down there, but we haven't yet. It escaped through some sort of piping down below further, underneath.
Youch. Well then, if that's the case... Okay. Yeah, well, if I see Razor, I'll tell him about it. He'll at least check it out. Especially if you think there's some kind of issue going on down there.
Just, let him know to look us up. I don't know, I can copy all the maps for him or something, or he can copy them, or I can show them to him, or, whatever. We know what the place looks like, approximately. And I can just, dimension door him down there if we... So he doesn't have to try and find it himself.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure to tell him. He usually comes by every once in a while. He has a very interesting shield.
Don't care. Don't think I could ever take it from him.
He's supposed to be our ally. We don't take stuff from him.
I mean, I was assuming so. She's just gonna give you an odd look for thinking of taking stuff from Razor.
Oh, sorry.
th-
It's a cat habit. It's how I was raised.
Okay. See.
This guy's now curious about the shield. Okay, so the magistrate next. Tell them about what the fuck is going down there. Then the Korean Templar dudes.
I think most of the people are just gonna go, yeah, yeah. What, you want us to do something about that?
Okay, it's when you have people who are supposedly the crusaders for all that is good and right and just, it's polite to tell them when there are undead abominations running around. You know, in case they
When you
care.
bring this up to them in particular, they're actually going to tell you that that place has been here longer than recorded memory. There's been a couple excursions down there, but generally they failed. We're not planning a crusade anytime soon at the moment.
We're gonna try anyway.
Yep. Apparently, the undead have just been a consistent issue down there.
We get that response brought from the Magister and the Temple. No one
The
gives
temple
a...
in particular, the minister's just not gonna give a shit.
I see. I see. You have gotten so used to living next to evil that you have accepted it into your hearts. Zaskar turns his back on him.
Make a bluff check.
I believe that the bean counters just shrug their shoulders and go, "Yeah, sure, whatever."
No, that's to the minister. As in, the priests. If they don't give a fuck. Because, fuck them!
Oh, no, as I said, the priests do seem to give a fuck. It's just that, well, I'm not sure you realize this, but there's only like maybe 15 to 20 Korean people here.
Okay.
I mean, we went there with 4 people.
Yeah, but they're probably a lot weaker than level 8 adventurers or level 9, whatever we are now.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue.
So,
Korean doesn't really have much of a presence here.
when we walk
A bit
in
of
there,
one,
it's
but-
like 4 Terminators walk into your establishment. Help?
Basically.
We would like to. We don't really have the forces for it, but sorry? Question mark. I don't even think the High Priest of Corian is on your guys' level.
Yeah. We're a bit stronger than that.
You know, I'm actually gonna see in that case if we can get the High Priest to talk to our group.
Actually, yeah, I don't think you would have an issue with it if you guys are trying to talk about
Huh.
the undead. Sure.
In theory, we
I
could
don't
ask
really
for
have
his
a
blessing.
stat. I haven't statted him out just because he's very inconsequential. But
He's
But yeah,
level
we could
3. He can cast 1 level 2 spell.
he might. I think the High Priest might be level 5 or 6.
Ooh.
Oh, fucking badass.
Yeah, it's pretty badass for a fucking random priest guy.
Oh my god, even half drained, Zaskar could probably slaughter the whole lot of them.
Yes, he could.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
like,
we could at least ask for his blessing right before we go down there. It lasts like an hour.
You could.
sit down with him and relay what we found. And actually, Zaskar is gonna ask him if you're willing to try and do something. a mighty warrior is most likely gonna attempt to go there, and he could use some backup.
Wait, what mighty warrior are you talking about?
Razor. You know,
Razor.
the Wyvern Rider.
Oh, he's probably gonna be alright. I wouldn't worry about him.
This guy just gets up. Dicks. You're all dicks.
Look, we just can't handle going more than like 2 levels deep. Once we get past there, things start going crazy. And even then, we probably need to bring like everybody down to the
Dude,
second
we've
level.
spent the last 3 days on the 3rd level. It's not that bad, honest. Ty is slowly bleeding on the floor.
I don't think there's any bluff check you can make to convince him that what you just stated was true.
I believe it's like DC 40 or DC 50 to make up to convince them that an obvious truth is a lie or something.
It's no, I don't care if he rolls a 1. You're not going to do that one.
He's actually gonna diss me on this? Okay. I need to know how he states that.
So, the 3rd level we have very, very good recordings of. The last time we sent a group of 10 very experienced priests, about 50 years ago, no one returned. Not one. We don't even know what happened to them.
Can you tell us where they went, so in case we find their bodies, so we can give them a proper burial here on the surface?
Oh, well, if you happen to find them, go ahead.
It
would be much appreciated. But from our recordings, they were apparently just taking one of the sewer entrances closer to the minister's place.
Okay, you listen the fuck up here, bitch. I'm gonna take out my papers. So, this is a map of the 3rd level we mapped so far, over in that quarter.
Good job. How much would you like for that? We don't actually have much on there.
Oh, I thought you didn't believe we went down there. So you're
I
gonna
didn't say you didn't go down there. I said that we aren't going down there. I apologize, but there is no way we could afford anyone else dying. In case you haven't noticed, we've barely got some new people just, the last couple months.
You know what?
Like, they're out of their depth here.
It's fine. Listen, if you have healing spells prepared, I'll copy the map for you if you heal Tyus up.
No, that's actually probably worth it. We'll try and heal him the best we can.
It's just flesh wounds mostly. I mean, that bit. A little magic should suck that right back on his inside, so he'll be fine.
Here's where the good news comes in. They are clerics.
Yep. And yeah, I'm gonna copy the 3rd level carefully, and the other levels I'm gonna do a more rough copy so they know where it sort of lines up with the upper levels in that area.
Alright. So I'm not really going to bother rolling here. There's definitely enough spells to eventually get you up regardless. So Tyus, you can consider yourself healed.
Woohoo!
Am I healed as well?
You weren't part of the negotiations.
We're gonna be fine tomorrow anyway. Tyus was the one that was fucked.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I suppose we spend a little time giving them maps.
They are actually very grateful for that. Again, not many people have gone down to the 3rd level.
Yeah, I'm gonna
The
give
first
them a...
level is where most of the homeless and stuff hang out because there's just, zombies. Which, yeah, hazardous, but hey, no one bothers you down there.
I'm also gonna do like a rough sketch of the things we encountered there, and sort of describe them. And if they give me more precise classifications for them, also make notes on our maps so we know where we encountered and what it was and how bad it is relatively, etc.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make a bit of a roll in the background. Probably give this one like, yeah, I'll just give this guy 1. Alright. I actually don't even think that was high enough to actually have anyone know about what the what your wraith was. Don't think anyone even knows what the dread wraith is. What about the other creatures? Well, they know what the vampire spawn is.
Hmm.
Of which they are a little bit wary, but well, not much we can do about those kinds of things either. Though that's closer to what their realm of stuff of dealing with is about.
Okay, so
kind of fun.
they have no idea about the Dread Wraith.
Yep. They of course tell you it's some kind of incorporeal undead, but as far as what it actually was or was capable of doing, they don't have a clue.
It did a real number on draining everyone's life force. But hey, we fucked it up! Because we're not incompetent.
I wonder if that was supposed to somehow hit him somewhere. But honestly, you guys are just kind of like, oh, yeah, if we are able to do such things, that'd be great. But yeah, that's anywhere near what we can do. So,
Psst, Demi, set your health to full. We traded the maps for you getting healing. It's not showing in the tracker. Oh, okay.
It might take a moment to update. There, yep. So yeah, there's that. I don't think they have a clue what those zombies you guys faced were. Like, zombie? I guess it was a zombie. I don't know what kind of zombie.
No, it wasn't like an... Like, there was the remains of a face, but it was like all... You know, muscled up and really big.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to whisper to Zeskar, maybe we should go to someone who actually knows this stuff. Like a properly, skilled priest.
Yes, I take your
These guys seem
point,
pretty incompetent.
but we get to show that we are the most badass people in the room right now, so... Be patient. Maybe later.
Pride goeth before fall.
That's right. These were gray render zombies.
You know, I get that, Loris, but that's why I got the ability to Dimension Door. See, if I fall down in a pit, I can just teleport out now.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, there was this priest. Did he ever come back?
Oh, you talking about him?
Landon, was it?
That's right, it was Landon. Actually, remove all that.
He seemed really excitable. I would hate for him to have gotten into trouble.
Haven't heard much about him.
Zaskar silently F's in his head.
Oh yes, he was a level 3 cleric. I remember him.
With
now.
no wisdom and no spells. Uh-huh. useless. Fucking disgusting.
That was hilarious.
I don't believe he can legally even become a cleric with less than 11 wisdom.
Technically, you can. It's just useless. There is actually nothing about having a class and not meeting the requisites to make spells.
I'm gonna check, because I know paladins had some weird requirements, but that's because they're paladins.
Mm-hmm.
Paladins are
clerics just
stupid.
cared about the god you worshipped. As far as I remember. I'm pretty sure there was actually no particular thing about, you can't level up if you can't cast the spells. Doo-doo-doo. Doesn't matter all that much. So, whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't say, so in theory they can.
I was pretty dang sure that was not a rule, so yeah, should be fine. This did mean that he did actually have one power he could still use, though, funnily enough.
Turn undead?
Well, he could do turn undead, but he also had the protection domains granted power. Which just let him give somebody a resistance bonus to their next saving throw. Well, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, it just says to prepare or cast a spell, he must have that, so...
Yep, cannot prepare or cast any spells. Did make it to level 3 cleric.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Landon Fuller, you lived a good life.
I don't know, did he get... Oh god's fucking damn it, I can't believe I'm gonna do this. Listen, why don't you take the other people's testimonies and I'll see if anyone's heard about him. I'll be back in half an hour, guys. Now I'd like to gather information, see if anyone knows where he went off to.
Go ahead, make a gather information check.
That's an 18.
That is an 18. You hear from some people that apparently he went off towards the inn.
Dawn's Inn. Or our inn.
I think he went off to Dorn's Inn. I don't think he really knew where you guys were.
Right, because we said we would plan there. For fuck's sake! Once we get him to level 4, he is putting that point into fucking wisdom! So help me! The beatings will continue until wisdom improves.
This is discipline. You must learn more discipline.
We'll lock him in the basement till he can show us a healing spell.
He would have to hit level 8 to do level 1 healing spell.
I think aren't there like 1 hit point cantrips?
No, you have a good point. He could do that.
Pathetic! Slams door shut.
Pretty sure we'll get evil points for this.
This isn't Star Wars. You don't get dark side points for helping someone improve themselves.
I'm pretty sure this is Star Wars then.
Oh, jeez. That is hilarious, though. All right. Continuing on. I hear you guys apparently are doing the sewers? This is them making small talk with you guys, not Zaskar. Zaskar went off.
What did he say?
He said, so you guys have been going around in the sewers?
Oh yes, it was quite pleasant, including all the shit, piss, and dirty people walking around trying to kill us.
Yeah, they tend to be around. Why are you guys trying to adventure around in the sewers?
Well, you see, it's a long story.
Well, go on.
So we started by buying an inn. Laskar wanted to find a secret passage to the sewer so we could have a secret way out or something. I don't know, but it's something.
No, actually, it was more stupid. He thought that the ghost haunting the inn was because there was something under the inn in secret.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, so we decided because we didn't have anything better to do, we decided to go into the sewer, start adventuring there. We spent some time there. We ran into a fucking wraith or some really powerful undead creature. We talked with this guy about it, like black thing,
Yep.
shadows, drains life force, stuff like that. Then we decided to bail out for a bit. We got we got a bit of healing from the other priests. We went back down there again. We fought some undead or zombie things. I don't know. They look like zombies anyway. You talked a bit to Scott about that again as well. So we went back up again to heal. So we went down there again, and this time we decided we fought the vampire. And a bunch of zombie things again. Different zombie things apparently. They looked a lot larger. So we fought the vampire, and now we're up here again trying to get someone to help us fight undead because I'm not sure why exactly. But I have nothing better to do, so I go along with it.
Truly a hero for the ages. Fuck it, I was bored.
I mean, there is some good loot in the sewer, so it's worth it.
Well, do just be a bit careful. I hear that's where the assassins tend to be hanging out. So.
Please say nothing.
I won't say anything, yeah.
Assassin's Guild. 10,000 gold contract on whoever can figure out and kill whichever asshole stole the stashes. Only evidence is one destroyed magical dagger.
I'm not sure I ever told you guys this, but you are lucky as fuck that Natalie was there to take those.
Yep. I wonder, is there a bounty on the head on if we destroy the entire Assassin's Guild?
I think there's a bounty on us from both half the council if we do that.
But like they totally went and had some people use divination magic to try and locate those daggers, but Natalie had already drained their magic and melted them down to use as resources.
So
Find.
it's nice to know that getting rid of those right away was the right call.
By the way, there is totally a current encounter chance with you guys finding some assassins down there.
See, assassins feel pain from things like acid and fire, so I'm not worried.
They have death attacks. Good fucking luck. They have save or die stuff with their attacks. There's a reason they are very, very low chance encounter, even with them trying to find you guys, but... Save or die sucks. So, you guys are trying to go clear it out. Have you seen about just, like, bringing Razor with you guys? He's supposed to be really strong against a lot of shit.
Yeah, that's what we're trying.
Ah, okay. Good idea on that one. I hear apparently a small army decided to attack him, and he kind of just kept bashing their heads in.
Yeah, I pretty much expected that.
We were literally there, actually, Jackalor.
Well, yes, but we don't have to tell them that.
Other than that, I hear that he's been clearing out the nearby desert of anything particularly nasty. I even hear he managed to make it through a firestorm, which I didn't know anyone could make it through.
I mean, if there's anyone that could make it through a firestorm, pretty sure Razor could do it with just his guts and skill.
So what I heard there was we are not going out into the wilds until I have teleportation.
You cut out on me.
I'm
Yeah.
saying we don't go out into the wilds until I have teleportation, in case of a firestorm.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, firestorms are not good things to be out in.
Well, actually, no, I have a way around that. It's called a rope trick spell. We just need to climb really fucking fast.
Luckily, firestorms are pretty fucking rare. The fact he went into one is pretty surprising. But yeah, I've just heard rumors about the guy. I haven't actually met him. He's supposed to be a pretty good dude, although apparently he makes people really uneasy. Well, is there anything else you guys would want while waiting here, or do you guys just want to hang out?
Do we have anything to ask them yet? I think we'd come back when you come back here next time. We'll have some more stuff, but right now I don't think we have anything.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I could tell you about the word of Corian.
Flee.
Sure, go ahead.
Flee now! You fool!
No,
All right,
thank you.
so-
I'm fine.
I'll see you guys at the inn later. I'll leave.
I also leave.
I'll stay and listen.
Alright, so first you must always give up in your sin. You must not indulge in that in which would bring pleasure or anything other than honor and duty. I wish I had an actual thing set up. Maybe I should just bring up like some Bible verses or something.
Maybe. And Corian went and healed the wounded and the sick and the injured.
Fuck that. Nah, he's not that kind of dude. And thus Corian gave his blessing upon his armies, so that they will ever fight for him.
Yeah, he's a stabby god, not a healy god, Jackalor.
Fair enough.
And thus, even to this day, the suits of armor in which they wore have marched upon this land, holding their souls.
That sounds like vaguely necromantic.
They are known as the Hollow Knights, And they are the most righteous thing of which you can be.
I'll listen to him for like an hour and then take my
Okay.
leave politely.
I think
He-
you'll actually get some lore background then. There is actually totally Hollow Knights, and they even have a village way up in the north. Apparently, when the fight between the gods and titans was going on, Corian blessed his people to assist him in fighting, so that they would never die. This basically bound their souls into suits of armor.
Yeah. See, Zaskar is probably back for the second half of this, and Zaskar is not happy with this idea.
Yeah. By the way, apparently some of those people are very annoyed with this addendum to when they accepted fighting for him. So while they technically are of Corian, some of them were not exactly very happy with this.
You know, High Priest dude, some people, if they weren't faithful to Corian, and, you know, if they were fair-minded, might call that something we in the hood called a dick move.
Yes, how dare they abandon Corian?
Okay, Loris, we're leaving.
Yes, I'll have to take my leave now. It's getting late.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever wish to hear more about the feats and strengths of Corian, please come back.
Yes, I'll know where to look. Thank you for your stories.
Question mark?
As we're walking out, just gonna take him by the arm. Listen, Loris. Priests like that, they're dicks. They're useful dicks, and you can use them for your own goals. But they're dicks.
I mean, he
Raise.
seemed like an alright guy. I mean, Corian seems like a bit of an asshole, but he doesn't seem to understand that.
Listen, if you look up to assholes and try to emulate their virtues, you become an asshole. Like, I guess you're taking this whole changing your ways thing seriously, but seriously, you'll end up just like Razor if you go that way. Please don't.
Yeah, there are better gods to worship. That I can agree on.
Okay then, let's find... What? The others went back to get drunk?
I think so.
Of course they didn't. You know, I was half tempted to walk up to you and teleport you out.
Oh, that. I can
That-
understand your sentiments.
That dude went on and on and on. Christ. Whew.
Well, drinks will be on me tonight.
Sure, except we have an open tab anyway.
Yeah.
He's the town bully. He used to chase us cats. Really racist piece of shit. Never liked him much. It's like a curse. Oh Christ, like, oh fuck, here he comes. There, lore fixed. And Christians offended. Win-win.
All at once. I suppose we could be we could also nah, Corian really just matches the Bible the best. Just not a healer.
Well, there is the
Ah.
theory that God was actually a not Mesopotamian, war god, and that's why he was so angry in the most of the Old Testament.
I suppose we could just say Corian is more of an Old Testament kind of god.
Yeah.
That way we're not being too horrible about it, I suppose.
Yep.
When I get back, I'm gonna just ask the others. So, I just had an idea. Apparently, the priests are fucking useless, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone willing to spare another 625 gold for an amulet of Detect Undead?
I'm pretty sure that won't work because it'll be undead all around us.
Well, no,
It will actually tell you how far they are and stuff. If I remember
it's
right.
a spell
I
that's
don't remember.
formulated in the same way that detects the doors. It's just aimed towards undead. It's a similar type of magic,
Yeah,
actually.
okay, that could be actually useful.
We can think about that a bit later. Come on, I don't want to go to the sewers again. We actually don't need to go there, I'm pretty sure.
Well, where do we need to go then?
I mean, first we find out who is the ghost in the fucking inn. Then we discover who fucked with him on the life or who stole something from him.
If he has a secret place, though, if he has a secret place, we might be able to detect it through the barriers
Yeah.
using the detection spell.
I'm
where he
pretty sure
sleeps.
there's not a secret place underneath our inn right now.
There is a whole wizard's tower down there. For fuck's sake, Loras, get with the program.
No, seriously, man. There's probably not a secret entrance to the wizard's tower or something in our basement.
Yes, that's why I went through the sewers.
Then how the fuck is it supposed to be connected to our inn?
I mean, we can look again.
It
with
just
the
drifts
purple
up
level.
through the floor.
I'm pretty sure it's bound to the inn directly, and we'll have to do some digging on the history of the inn. Want to find out who this ghost is, or do a seance or something.
But that's boring.
Again, who has a key
It's
to
efficient
keep
and effective.
I thought you were one of those talky guys with the whole look, I'm amazing and charismatic.
Yeah. And does that mean that I like to be bored? That's racist.
Pretty sure that's not racist, actually. More like classist?
You do like to sleep, though.
No, that's racist.
Hey, Dawn, do you know anything about mining?
Mining? Why, I've been on several excursions.
I look
so
meaningfully
yes,
at the
good job,
others.
Good job.
Do you have like a primer on how to shore up a tunnel as we're digging it?
Yeah, there's some basics you could follow.
I'm not learning mining.
Do you have any miner buddies that would like to be hired?
I don't actually know if any of them are currently not on a job. Apparently, some mines have been opening up nearby recently. It's been very lucrative.
It's a seller's market, fuck. You know, that's fine, one thing at a time, we'll get to it. When's the next batch of ale and wine coming in?
I'm getting some. Actually, what? Let me check what the date is here. I am actually keeping track of that. 2 days from now.
Okay, I would say that we have 2 days to solve the whole ghost issue before we can go that drunk.
Wait, you're not gonna let me get drunk till it's solved?
No, not that drunk. Just regular drunk. It's different.
You fucking monster. I'm gonna get up on the table. Hey, everyone! Gather around! I have an attraction! So, who wants to prove their strength?
Ah, it's time to prove my strength, comes from the doorway.
Yes! I will pay 100 silver pieces to whoever can defeat a hellhound!
All right, I want to do it again. Bring it back out.
Thump!
Well, this is going on.
So an orc comes charging from the doorway right at the hellhound. I've been wanting to do this since yesterday.
Oh, it's this idiot again.
You should ask 10 silver to try. 10 silver each try, so we can profit on it.
Yes, yes. First one's a demonstration. After that, it's 10 silver per attempt.
As the orc starts trying to smash the hellhound's face in.
I see how it is. No, that's the wrong thing.
Yeah, go ahead. Just roll to see how much damage it'll do.
So, where... That is 6 total.
All right, he's still up and going.
A hellhound has 22 HP. Good luck.
Dealing maybe. Here, I'll give him a very, very low chance of doing something to it. I don't think that even hit the 8. Whoops, I did that as a hidden roll. Well, I'm pretty sure a 9 didn't hit, right?
Yeah, no, AC 16.
Yeah. It hit. Yep. Ah!
Did he die?
How much total damage was that? That was a 12.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Previously
18.
5, 6,
Total of 80.
18 total. He's technically still alive.
Medic!
He's at -9.
We don't have any healing charges left.
Shit.
No, this is fine. I don't want this guy around.
The hellhound just raises on an arm and slashes him nearly in 2. Technically, he's still alive, and if somebody could go over there with a heal check to bring him back.
What's
It
the
could
heal
be-
check again? Wisdom?
Yep.
I think the Scar would, but he would hesitate before going, and by then it's too late.
Yeah, if you hesitate at all, he's not doing it.
So what's the bonus on the healing belt? Plus 2?
+2.
2.
Did I make it?
Let me double check,
Eh?
but I think you did. You made it. You literally just made it. It's a DC 15. You managed to stabilize him at -9.
Loras, drag him off to one side. You can attempt to attack the Hellhound in a pair, but that will be 50 silver pieces.
Tyus, please drag this unconscious man gently to a chair or something.
I'm currently sitting down, drinking ale, and enjoying myself.
I can summon it back out about 8 more times. Step right up.
I'll give
Don't
you
think
like
there's many
10
takers at
silver
the
on that.
moment. I'll
Just-
just kind of nearly killed somebody by accident.
Tyus, I'll give you 10 silver. Just do it. I can't carry
Okay.
this man. I'm
Okay,
feeble.
got it. I'm going to carry the orc into a corner and I'll come back in like 10 silver.
Yep, 10 silver on your in your hand.
Glad doing business.
I have a multitude of other beasts I can summon. Does anyone wish to fight a fire elemental?
Dorning in the background goes, no! No fire elementals, please!
Okay, nothing that does fire then. Does anyone wish to fight a fiend?
Hey, Zaskar, quick question if I can.
I'm not paying you, I know you can take it on.
No. It's a question. So why do you summon Hellhound? Can't you like summon a Hellcat as well?
Daunting does exist.
Rapid
That's not good.
blinking.
You know, because it would be, pretty, symbolic. It's like, haha, face my wrath from hell with this Hellcat.
Yeah,
thing,
except I prefer to enslave dogs instead of other cats, so fuck you.
Yeah,
Fair
that
enough.
Not only that, I think that's just higher on the list than he can summon at the moment.
Wait, is a Hellcat actually stronger?
A
I-
Hellcat is CR7.
Wait.
Cats are the master race, Demi.
Oh my god, it exists.
Yeah, of course it exists.
Oh
What
my
did you
fuck.
think?
Oh my god, it actually is definitely stronger. What the fuck? Yeah, you suck. It even has. Fuck, it's invisible in light, excuse me?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It also has spell resistance 19, telepathy to 100 feet.
Damage reduction of 5 unless it's good. Fuck this. Fuck that. Never actually take out a Hellcat.
Always
Don't
lawful
worry,
evil.
I don't think you can get it until like 2 more tiers on the summon.
Let's see. No. Fiendish Tiger. Yeah, that's a level 5 summon. Alright, step right up. Make an offer.
I don't think anyone's making you any offers at the moment.
I will let 5 of you fight a monster of my choice. For an even bet, 100 versus 100.
I think everyone's just gonna ignore you for the moment.
So while this is going on, I'd like to go and do some research on the building, the inn and stuff. Akar, do you want to join me?
Yeah, sure. Not that good with that stuff, but I can help.
I'm gonna
I'm
go
gonna-
over to the orc after a while and search his pockets.
When you go over there, you realize that he seems to be short a few things already. Like a shirt, pants, shoes.
Okay. I'm gonna take Mage Hand, steal his loincloth using that, and burn it to ash in the street.
And thus there's a naked, unconscious body in the corner of the inn.
I deserve that fucking trophy, don't you laugh at me!
What would be the role for me and Akar to search for information on the inn?
There's
Yes.
literally a gather information,
How do
Jekyll.
you, well, yes, it is a gather information. How are you going about it, particularly?
I was thinking of going to like a library or something. There's a.
Oh, you're actually going to go and try and do like go and actually find some knowledge over there.
Yeah.
All right.
It
with
is
that
the
being
evening,
case-
so...
Let me check what could be applicable in that case. usually that would be like a knowledge kind of deal instead. I don't think you guys have like general knowledge or anything.
Nope, I have knowledge arcana, knowledge religion, and knowledge the planes, but I don't have any skill points in them.
Yep, because usually doing this would give you a bonus to the check.
I mean, we could try to look at the city records to see who owned the place in several different times.
Yeah, that's basically what I'd be doing. Just
Yep,
the library probably has
which
the
is kind of
record.
what I figured you were trying to do. I wish I could think of a way that the check for gather information would work out, but I really think it would probably be just a knowledge. So go ahead and just use one of your knowledges.
Honestly,
whatever
it could
one
be
best.
like gather information with intelligence. If you want to go with it that way. Because that, I think, is the closest to, like, research.
Which one?
Gather information with intelligence as an option.
It's not bad. It's just that I would figure that the gather information would be just talking to the other people in there to do it for you.
Could I maybe angle that to be an intimidation check?
Fuck no.
Do you like getting stabbed?
Yes.
I mean, I suppose technically yes. Do you want to never come here again?
Nah, probably not.
Because you know what? Yes, I will allow it, but just remember, this means that they become more and more unfriendly for the times you use it.
I'll
I mean,
just roll a normal get information check on that.
we could just pay someone.
So yeah, go ahead, do gather information unless you want to just try rolling a knowledge. I will let you roll a knowledge, and it will actually possibly be a bit better if it rolls really well. But you're gonna end up taking.
Can
a
I get
penalty.
a bonus if I pay some of the librarians or staff to help me with the character
Yeah,
information
I'll
check?
give you a small bonus for that.
How much money would it take for, like, 20
I'll
silver?
let you get away with about for enough for them to spend a good time with you, just a couple gold.
Okay, so like 5 gold, sure.
They'll work double time. I'll get you a bonus, and doing it at the library, you're gonna take a penalty because you're not using the correct one and just using whatever skills you have at gathering knowledge. The total should come up.
Oh,
Well, I was going to tell you how much total to add
I
here.
I thought I was changing the number, but then I remembered I need to change the number in the adjusting thing.
You can either do modifier or the misc bonus, either way. So in total, go ahead and make this check go up to 2 plus 1 minus 2. There's plus 4 on top of whatever you got base.
Okay, I have added to the adjusting modifier then.
Good job. So 22, you will be finding out that the inn is actually fairly old, but not enough that there isn't records of what it was before. It apparently used to be. So let me just double check. It used to be the home of somebody. One Alzuba?
What happened to him?
Well, apparently he just died eventually. Doesn't really say anything in particular about it.
So
But
no, like,
because
no
he did
records of
become
like a
deceased,
murder.
the next owner decided to make it into an inn. After that, it is recorded that the place has changed hands generally pretty quickly, a lot of times.
Okay, so
So they where is this Balzubar buried?
Al-Zuba is what his name
Alzubar, whatever. Same thing.
is. Sure, you don't care, I know. Al-Zuba is, actually, it's not noted where he's buried.
Clearly, he's buried in the building.
Actually, apparently he was proclaimed dead, particularly. He didn't come back after about 4 years, so presumed dead.
There is a secret opening there and something killed him.
Or, you see, someone went in and robbed him, murdered him, and hid the body in there. Behind like a wall or something.
That's about all the info that you managed to get at the moment, just from the books and such, though.
we have a name. We
Yeah,
can try.
can we try and find the original blueprints on while this is happening?
Yeah, go ahead. Just make me another quick check here. You
Same
paid enough
bonus?
there. Yep. You paid enough. They're not gonna mind.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay, you find the original blueprints of the inn, which actually just were the top part, which looks like the. So it looks like that the, the basement was added on later. But besides that, you actually find indications of the guy's original house.
Hmm.
Second basement level.
Well,
where
not
is
so
this
much of that as that apparently that the lot was once used for excavation purposes.
I told you so.
Sure. So, what was his original house then? Like, it was used for excavation purposes, but like,
No, actually, just that he noted specifically with his house on the blueprints to have a spot outside for excavation purposes. Whether or not it was ever used or anything.
Oh, Christ, someone just buried him in the hole there. That's
oh
so
yeah,
stupidly fucking boring. Wah.
I know, right?
That's
Now we
dumb.
just need to burn the bones and salt the earth.
You're supposed to
Or
salt the
something.
bones before burning them.
You sure it's not salting the earth the bones are burning on?
I know, we'll try both.
Sure, both.
I mean, salt isn't that expensive for us.
I challenge Dice to a knife throwing competition.
Sure.
Yep.
I joined
There's
you.
not much
You
else
said
noted
fast, but you
on
know.
there in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only other thing really noted is that you will actually find that apparently he had minor properties bought in various locations around the land.
Minor properties.
Mm-hmm.
Could we get a list of them?
Yeah, you can have a list. They're just scattered around everywhere.
Sure, we might be able to find something out about him. Who knows? How long ago did he die? Like 200 years? 100 years?
Let's see. Based on all of this. Yeah.
Wait, that's
basically
not. Wait, why did it roll for me?
Because
It
I
rolls for
targeted
every
you.
time. Yeah, he targeted you.
That's dumb. I don't like that. I want to roll.
Wait,
No.
that's wrong anyway, cause the DC shouldn't be that. It's been adjusted for targeting A.
Different type.
Yeah. There we go. But you would have succeeded on the first one.
I want to roll.
That's it's to make
Fuck
things
you.
simpler.
No, I want to roll.
Uh,
Dias.
But yeah, you will find out that he basically owns some small places, both here in Shelzar and different locations around.
I'm gonna pay him his 10 silver because I have no choice in copper. Slowly counting them one at a time.
So that's 100 copper.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically, you will be fined. Also, the apparently he died around 250 years ago or so. It was before the Titan stuff went down.
Disgusting.
Okay, now let's go back. We got enough.
Yeah, let's head back. This was a fruitful endeavor.
I mean, the sewers were more fun. We have to
Well,
admit.
yeah, but we got more stuff done here.
I'm gonna invite Dias before they get back to go around and see the local fishmongers to see if we can start setting up, potential suppliers.
All right, just make me a diplomacy check.
I'm doing it. I'm the fisherman here. Okay. No, fair enough.
Well, you managed to actually secure multiple pipelines for making sure that you are always full up on fish.
Oh no, we don't stop there. I'm gonna spend 5 gold pieces on purchasing a multitude of samples so he can prepare them at Dawn's and we can test this fucking product.
They are more than fine with you doing so.
Yeah, we're
You
gonna...
come back with a good barrel or so of fish.
Yep, each of them separately labeled. And we're gonna ask Dawn to borrow the kitchen to make a sampler fucking table.
Dorn does not mind.
Now, big question. Like, I can take 10, but that's not fun. I'm gonna roll.
Let's see if any of them are actually good. Okay, Debbie, I don't think we trust any of these suppliers.
So, the first batch, something's just wrong. They're fishy, they're smelly. No matter how much one side's cooked, but the inside's raw. It's just like, nah. This is just bad fish, It's just very bad.
After about half an hour of failures, I'm gonna ask him if maybe he should, turn that side of the stove on as well and start a fire in the second chamber.
No, it's fine. One flame does all.
I'm the cook here, alright, I know what I'm doing.
Okay, but those two guys are puking in the corner, so
As I said, it's due to the fish.
Yeah, no, I won't trust these suppliers. They clearly
You
fucked us. But listen, how about you try and cook the rest in a different way? Like, on the other side of the stove, and we'll see if those are okay. Because we're not going to be using these guys, right?
Right, let's actually, let's do a little bit a different way. Okay, so the first one was like frying. Let's see about trying to make some sort of fish stew.
Soup, you mean? Because you don't make stew with fish.
Soup, stew, I don't fucking care.
Fish head soup, just like Mama used to make.
Right, you see, look, this one's already, quite good. Like, you can feel it, right, Zaskar?
Yeah, it makes me feel like I live in the gutter again. Sweet childhood memories.
All right then. But yeah, I think considering the fish we've used, I think I know who's got good fish and who ain't got good fish. Actually, for the heck of it, for the fucking heck of it, can I roll an appraise check to see which one has the better fish from cooking?
Absolutely. I'm surprised you didn't do that to actually appraise it, but
I have a -1 to it. I'm good at this.
okay, you are absolutely, utterly convinced that they're trying to poison all of you.
Wait a second, this is like that fish on the ship!
It is a bit red, right? That's it. That's why it wasn't that bad. We boiled the absolute hell out of it. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's that salmon.
What?
Never mind, carry on.
You best just go kill those people. Apparently they're assassins.
We'll just go to another place, Zaskar. Like, I think if we go a bit more north, we'll find much more honest folk there.
Listen. You're the cook. You're the talent. Don't worry about it. I'll get you better supplies. This is on me. I picked those guys. I think that's a bluff check because I'm just gonna go back to the same fucking guys.
I mean, technically I can beat that. Actually, I do actually have 2 ranks in sense motive now. I finally picked it up.
Try.
No!
Yeah, so close, yet so far.
2 off. Rip.
I only could have won on a 20 anyways. God bless.
To be fair, he didn't massively beat you, so I will let you be somewhat suspicious if you want to be. But
Nah.
like only mildly at best.
Nah. I trust Zaskar in terms of this.
You know, I'm actually gonna go back tonight and I'm gonna get a fresh set of fish and just like hire a worker to help bring them over and spend another 5 gold so that he can try again while he figures out what to do with this mess to safely dispose of it.
Now the big question is Tyus actually, you know? No, I'm not. No, fuck taking 10s. This isn't a life or death situation. So, okay. These are the new fish. Did you go a bit north?
Yeah, I did. They're actually places a lot cleaner. They seem a lot more competent there.
Yeah, it definitely smells fishy in a good way. Right, let's try the original way, you know, just like, you know,
Yeah,
Boy,
always
you know,
have to trust your nose, right? Like, we
Yup.
shouldn't have smelled those first. That was our mistake.
What? What the fuck?
Oh my
That is bad.
Tyus, it's the same fucking fish.
So there's half-cooked stinking fish on the plates and a lot of puking patrons when they come back.
I'm not serving them to the patrons, though. Aren't we just sampling this?
It's a whole barrel. We are sampling on the whole inn.
Oh. Okay, fair enough.
Zaskar, for one, isn't eating this until he's watched someone who's already eaten it for at least 15 minutes. He's seen Tyus cook fish before!
Okay. I think. What is this link? Lethal. Oh no. Yeah, it's kind of getting to that way. Okay. I feel like today may just not have been a good catch. Maybe some of that blood thing came over here, right? But we still have half a barrel, right? So I think what I'm gonna do now is, fillet it, to get the nice little pieces, right? And then slather in some, butter and some marinade over
You
it, and then
know,
put
this
another
is
one.
this is too clever for me, Tyus. Just do it. I can't follow this.
Right,
You're
we're
way
just making-
smarter on cooking than me.
We're making a fish tower, right?
I love the sound of that. A fish tower. Go for it.
Okay, something normal.
Roll an appraise check.
Okay, it's not bad this time, actually.
It's not that bad, no. Okay, yeah, this fish is fine.
Yeah.
So this set of suppliers is okay.
Yep. These ones are a-okay. It's good. The fish cuts really nice.
I'm gonna
Soaks in,
I'm gonna compare it to the original list and the new coding. Realize that Tyus is a fucking moron and just decide to ignore it.
As far as Tyus is concerned, he saved the party.
Yep.
God's fucking damn it.
It's 3 ones. Come on.
So you tried getting good at this.
I have +7. I'm just rolling ones.
All the what? This is a great time to roll ones. You managed to come back from it.
Absolutely disgusting.
Right. It's getting already a bit late. I think the kitchen closes at this point. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean stuff up here. Go get myself something to drink, and yeah, I'll see you in the actual bar.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna invite the patrons who can still stand or crawl to follow me outside where we will ritually burn every tainted meal. And I will actually, I'm gonna pile it all on high. I'm gonna cover it in webs. I'm gonna summon a fire elemental on top of it so it's in a fire, and I'm gonna use burning hands to leave no fucking trace.
Jesus fucking Christ!
What the fuck just happened?
I am obliterating every tainted meal he made. And letting the patrons watch for a small taste of revenge and satisfaction.
um, fire in.
No, outside in an alleyway.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You know what? Just for the heck of it, Chris, roll perform check.
That was a lot of spells, and yes, you know what? That makes perfect sense.
That's just a charisma check for me. I'm too drunk.
What's with the ones?
Me and the car have been rolling amazing. You guys have been rolling garbage.
No shit.
Okay, so as you set about causing a massive conflagration of fire upon the alleyway.
Be kind, it's not a crit fail.
I know it's not a crit fail. I think that everyone around just throws a couple tomatoes at it.
Nobody understands me. Do they throw any at me?
Nah, they're not throwing at you.
Good, because that would have been stupid.
Yeah, that's what they thought too.
I'm gonna make sure the fire goes out without lighting the buildings on fire, and then I'm gonna go back inside.
Okay. uh,
God's fucking damn it.
yeah,
You know, in my
fucking damn it.
heart of hearts, I knew that letting Demi be the cook was a bad idea, but I had hope!
Look, it's just I'm experimenting with my new knives, okay?
Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. One's on you and one on me, tied to this cursed endeavor.
Don't worry, I have an ingenious plan that will make me never fail.
Oh no.
Will you hire someone that actually knows what they are doing,
No.
or take 10?
No, not either.
F.
Okay, can me and Boris come back so we
I
You
don't
stop-
know. I think you're going to just come upon the scene of him burning some mass up in a massive amount of webs.
It's greasy as well and a lot of fucking flesh. It could be a body.
Although, to be fair, it smells horrible. It actually smells like absolute. It smells like fish being burnt.
um, did you kill the orc?
No. It was Tyus. I had no choice. The vampire did something to him. He started trying to bite people.
What a pity. He was a good meatbag.
We'll never see his like again. You can smell how corrupt his flesh had become. It shouldn't stink of fish, Hakar. It shouldn't. But it does.
Just a question, where are you doing this exactly? Like behind the end?
No, just in front of it in an alleyway.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm actually in the street watching it burn.
Well, how are we going to share the items we are going to sell, or find someone to replace him?
We'll put a flyer out tomorrow.
Let's try to find a smarter one this time.
Okay. Gonna peek in. Is Tyus still up?
I'm probably, while you're burning everything, probably just finished up cleaning and getting myself a mug of it.
Damn it.
I just go inside.
How do I explain this to everybody? Like, I'm just going out to lunch or something? I don't know. My players decided, hey, you know what? We're gonna get some fish and fucking poison everybody, and then think that we were the ones that poisoned.
You know, if this was salmon, do you know what that means? I just made everybody get salmonella.
Kill yourself.
You know,
Save Will.
What am I gonna do with you guys?
Absolutely nothing.
I just Saskar, when we are done, me and Lars got some information so we could talk inside before sleeping.
Okay, fine.
You guys go back inside. Dorn is recouping his losses.
Guys, why are you cleaning by hand?
What? Oh well, it's work. It's good work ethic. Okay.
I'm just sweeping vomit out of the corners of the room! Out into the street.
So, Tyre, did you try to cook fish again?
Yeah, but we were checking out, supplies of fish, and some of them were just god awful, right? So, I told Zaskar if he could go a bit more north of the docks, there's better merchants there, and it's been actually true. We've got better fish.
Sure, I will believe you. I mean, you are the specialist on cooking, right?
Yep.
Which, I need 2 of you fuckers who can still walk. I'll give you each 20 copper pieces to help carry this orc fuck upstairs. I'm taking him as a trophy.
They accept your payment and help bring him upstairs.
Okay, so that's total of 40 copper.
Scar, do you want me to tie him up to
Yes,
the
please.
bed? Okay.
No, not on the bed. The bed is mine. He can be tied at the foot of the bed. I'm gonna let the car use my silk rope to bundle up my new pet.
Should I
Who's your
roll or
pet?
just the orc? Should I
So we're
roll or
slaving
just...
people now. Good job.
Yeah. I mean, I bet it's legal. Should I take a 10 or just roll?
Up to you.
23 is a good number or is too low for good binding?
He isn't gonna wake for 5 or 6 days at least.
Yeah, let's do something basic then. Just take a 10.
I suppose if he gets a 20 on a roll, he might be able to escape. I'm not even completely sold on it, but technically.
Listen, guys, we needed miners. Or bouncer. Either or. Yeah. I guess we, after that we go down to discuss what the fuck they found. Actually, no, this is perfect. We have a pit to dig. We'll use the orc for the manual labor.
So we're not slavers, man.
I mean,
Give
we
him
saved
like a
his
gold
life.
piece for the work and heal him.
We saved his life. He was one.
Hmm.
Listen, if I lived like he lives, I would be very happy for a gold piece for day's labor and a free healing.
Fine.
Besides,
Also, why is Bacon gone? Isn't he here?
He decided to go eat. In
Oh,
fact, I suppose it might be a decent point then for that. He's going to be gone for a long time. Well, that's up to you guys. We'll just break whenever everyone wants to.
so what did you find?
we found that apparently some time ago, the house the inn was a house and someone lived there.
Hmm.
The guy disappeared mysteriously and was declared dead after 4 years. Apparently, he had an excavation site nearby or something slated for excavation. So my guess is that someone killed him and buried him there, and nobody thought second about it because he doesn't matter or something. So now we need to probably find the corpse and, well, burn it or something, or give it a proper burial. Who knows? I'm not good at ghosts.
We
Also, there's
made.
here's a list of properties that he owned as well. So we might want, if this doesn't pan out, we might want to check them out as well because he might
Ooh,
have gone there and
show.
died.
Anything interesting on there?
Was there anything interesting on those properties, like Noble's house or something like that? Epic.
What was the question?
Was there anything interesting on the properties he had owned? Like, I assume they were sold off, but like, would there be nowadays a Noble's house or something similar on there? Cemetery, jail.
Mostly, apparently, he just had small little houses. Like, literally very small houses.
Were
Just somewhere to
any
make
of them
space.
noted
Did he-
as having ended up in the sewers in the intervening years?
There is no record of how that would happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to check ourselves and research further. Okay. How
Yeah.
big was the excavation site and how deep?
It was
There
only
didn't-
rather. It was a fairly small excavation. It was about a 10 by 10 square.
Yeah, it was just slated for excavation, if I remember right, rather
That
than
is
actually
correct.
excavated.
It was on the blueprints, but there was no indication that anyone had actually seen about it.
Yeah. And yeah, we got the original blueprints for the house. So the likelihood of there being something in the basement originally is very low because the basement hadn't even been dug out. That's a later addition.
Or maybe they dug it out to bury the dude beneath the house.
No. No.
You don't need to be so fucking disapproving, by the way. If we just leave him in the corner, he'll probably die. This way I can heal him in the morning. He's nearly dead. Did you... That fucking hellhound went for his throat.
Yes. I was going to heal him anyway, but if you want to heal him, that's fine.
I mean, I don't give a fuck, but if I was in that state, I wouldn't want to be passed out in some fucking inn completely naked.
We should probably get him some clothes, yeah.
Listen, let's negotiate his work contract in the morning first and then start buying him stuff.
We're not negotiating with him when he's naked.
Wow. I did not think you were so prejudiced.
He doesn't even have fur. Like, that he'd be a massive disadvantage if we tried to negotiate with him naked, unless you're saying that orcs don't care about being naked or something.
Dorn! Do you have an extra set of blankets for the green fellow?
Yeah, sure. Give me a moment. He ruffles around underneath one of the tables. Air
Thanks.
tosses you a blanket full of holes.
I'll go tuck him in, Loris.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually sort of wrap him in it so he has another layer restraining his movements.
Okay.
And hopefully doesn't freeze in the night. 1d6 from cold. Lethal. Oof.
Oof.
Don, you wouldn't happen to have like an old set of work clothes or something for this fuck when he wakes?
Suppose I could get something.
If you have to go out of your way, don't bother. We can go buy something in the morning. Just if you know.
Oh, okay. I won't worry about it then.
Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my bedroll to set him up as cozy as he can be. And wrap another layer around him. And I'm actually gonna use the feed box to oh my fucking god, this is so fucked up. I'm gonna ask Dawn for a straw, and I'm gonna position food and water where he can hopefully reach it with his mouth.
Remember to ask for metallic, not plastic straw.
Good job.
And I guess we're gonna let the night pass and see if he's still alive in the morning.
It's a very good question. Did a rat decide to take a bite out of him?
If it did, Little Gem protects him.
Ugh. By the way, I totally did roll whenever he was jostled to see if he just so happened to hit his head somewhere or something. You better believe I was doing those rolls. Lucky fucker. So, next night. That means I have to do your sleep, and I may need to move the day.
Yep.
There we go. Okay. A new dawn rises, and with it comes a noise. Whomp, whomp, whomp. The air seems to be beating against the inn.
Please don't tell me there's a demonic invasion.
I think it might just be a storm.
Zaskar casts Detect Magic. He remembers the warning about wild magic and fucked up planes.
There is a lot of magic coming through the door downstairs.
I'll cast Detect Magic, by the way.
There's a lot of magic coming from downstairs.
Oh, groan, stumble over to the door, open it, yell downstairs. Razor, is that you?
Yes, I have come to help!
God damn it!
Give me 10
Demonic
minutes.
invasion.
I'm
I
gonna
have heard that somebody has been in trouble with the undead.
take 10 on a heal check and see if the orc is still alive.
It appears the orc is still alive and has mildly healed. Right?
Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs. He's a problem for later.
I'll spend a healing belt charge on me and one on the orc. Well, one out of 3 charges on me, one out of 3 charges on the orc,
All right.
leaving me with 1 left.
You're just gonna go in and fix him?
Yes.
Cunt.
So that's 2d8.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's for me.
Come on, roll shit.
Wait, that's you. Okay, never mind.
Roll
I was
shit.
waiting for this.
Roll shit.
orc.
Yes!
Funnily enough, he wakes up.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, you're in the land of the living again.
Let me just make sure on this. Got healed by.
He was at -9, so...
Nope, never. He only healed 2 points for the night. So,
Oof, he's still -1.
yep, he's -1. Never mind. I thought that was enough, but no, I was incorrect.
Okay.
So no, he's still asleep, though he looks a lot better.
Well, that's good. He won't die from getting a paper cut.
This guy is gonna go downstairs, ignore Razor, go behind the bar and start drawing a pint.
I'll go downstairs as well. Oh, hello, Razor.
We'll sit right next to you. So how much is a good pint of ale here? Dorn just starts coming back from the other side of the room. Oh, hello there.
I'll
Who
make
would
a
you be?
note of how much we drink. He's our friend, he's on our tab.
Ah, well, make sure not to die.
I'll try. Why am I talking? I was about to slide the first one over to Razor, I stop and just start chugging it.
I think Razor is going to be inspired by you and just downs the pint. I don't often do this kind of thing most days.
So, Loris actually told me how your kind of situation happens. Congratulations on becoming a fanatic to deal with that.
Yes. It is very much a disappointing flaw in my background. I never really like talking about it.
Sort of yank the satchel with the scribe stuffs on table, start putting them out. Okay, shit. No, this was first level. This is second level, this is third. There's a hard to see room here. The thing went down the pipes through there. I can make you a copy of these if you want, or I can just dimension door you down there if you would prefer. We're gonna be doing something else today anyway, so I don't mind spending the spell on, I don't know, we could go down in another 3 or 4 hours, see if you need recovery after that.
Sure. Just want me to clear out the area?
I mean, there's vampires down there, somewhere on the level below that. That's just where we encountered them.
Don't worry about those. I've dealt with them before. Do you know if these are the talky type or the just go slashy type?
You'd have to ask Tyus.
Tyus? Tyus, you nearby? Tyus?
Tyus isn't nearby. Tyus has deafened himself. Dawn, what's for breakfast? My head hurts.
Geez, I don't really have much to stop the people being drunk. Let's see.
Just get me some food.
Alright, coming right up.
Razor, what do you do when some idiot keeps trying to challenge you and gets nearly killed twice?
I commend him for his dedication to trying to challenge me.
Yeah, no, this idiot orc won't realize that he can't fight a hellhound, and it just...
Oh, poor dude. Do you think he's wrong in the head then?
Yes, definitely.
So not the shit kind of challenging I was thinking of then. Do you know why he does it?
I don't fucking know, he's fucking stupid.
I'm not sure I can help then. I'm not very good at the making people change their minds. I can make people do things very well, but I can't seem to make people change what they think. Just not something I'm very good with.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Listen, I'm gonna go check on Tyus and
Dorn comes in. He puts a plate right up in front of you with a fork. There's eggs. They appear to be peppered, along with a slab of meat and a pie.
yeah, I'm just grab the plate and try and eat as I'm going up the stairs. I think I might have enough dexterity to pull that off.
Just barely.
I mean, I have +5, so
Nah, you have
That's-
plenty of dexterity for it. Do you actually want to hold your pie at the same time?
I just put it on the side of the plate. I don't care if it gets contaminated with like bacon grease.
When you're eating it, you actually realize that whatever this meat is, it's actually very, very nice, but rather chewy. Probably not pork or pig.
Or swine.
It may be donkey, but you don't know that.
I'm gonna go back in to the orc and just to make sure he's fine for the moment, I'm gonna use a healing health charge.
Damn.
Because I don't know he's been healed. He's bundled up.
And you heal him for 12. He's at max HP, baby! He wakes up. His wounds fully heal themselves before your eyes.
Morning,
then he goes,
princess.
What the fuck? What's going on?
Oh, don't you remember? You bet a year's servitude to me if you couldn't defeat the Hellhound last night. Welcome to the Scar's retinue.
Wait, I did?
No, you didn't. We need to do some digging. I'll pay you 5 gold pieces. For like a week's work.
Alright. Do you think I can try and punch the hound thingy?
We'll provide you with like a pick and a shovel. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. We'll get you new clothes. Your old ones got stolen and partially burned.
But if we're negotiating, can I punch the hound thingy?
Gonna let him stand up.
He hops, still wrapped around in your bedroll.
Yeah, I make
And the
sure he's
blanket.
untied, and then I summon a hellhound for him. Now you get 1 free punch, but after you do that, it will attack you.
Alright. I mean, do you want to do this before I start working or after? I thought it was going to be during.
Just do it now so I can heal you if you survive.
Get over here!
Okay.
Punches at it.
Did he hit?
Sure, he still didn't hit.
Okay. Well, that's the first counterattack, so roll your attack again.
Kill it one day. Nope.
No.
One day.
Think that might actually miss.
It did miss, surprisingly.
Yay!
Oh, yeah! Uh,
Okay, roll for damage, I guess. Okay. It's annoyed. Does that hit?
Fucking should.
Yep, no, that definitely hit. I don't think that did the damage appropriately.
No, I have to
So-
roll it separately for damage.
No, I was talking about the Hellhound. Hellhound should currently be at
19.
7.
It has a total of 22 HP.
No, that's fine. I was just saying, should have like 7 subdual damage right now.
It only hit once.
Yeah,
Or he did. And the count?
he did 1d3 plus 4.
Ah, then yeah, it should be 7. But that's okay. The Hound doesn't believe in subdual damage. It's lawful evil. So that's 8 and 6, so 14.
14 total. He again goes to the ground.
Oh shit, oh fuck. Oh no, whatever will I do? Fucking idiot. Spend all of my healing on him.
Holy shit, okay. He would have woken up after the first one, but... I think, actually, let me see.
Total of 14, I don't think it would have been pretty close. So there's growls, grunting, and the tearing meat sounds from upstairs.
Yep.
I rush up there.
Razor rushes up there.
I'm just patting him on the cheek, applying the healing magic.
You're not killing him, right?
Let's
I-
see. What would Razor's initial impression be of seeing a Hellhound up here?
It would
I
be
think
gone by then. It's only 8 rounds. Would it still be around? It's pretty close.
That's over. That should be almost a minute.
Should it? Round is what, 6 seconds?
6 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe he would catch the tail end of it, like a turn before it poofs out.
I was just wondering if you would actually get an attack off on it or not. That's all.
He does. I mentioned the situation to him, and that it was a
no, he
hellhound
knows.
thing.
Yeah, that is right. And he's not dumb at all, actually.
I just look at him, like, hands to the side, like, see what I'm dealing with?
Yep. Although while he's not dumb, he doesn't make the best decisions. As I think you may have figured out by now. Yay for negative wisdoms. So many characters seem to have it.
Our new worker wanted the chance to fight the Hellhound again as part of his work contract. I am out of healing belt charges. Loras, it's your job to heal him if he decides he wants to fight it again.
That is hilarious.
I'm gonna hand him a single gold piece. Here is your advance. Meet us here in 2 hours with clothing.
And he goes, all right, I'll get right on it, boss. He then just takes off the bedding and the cloths, just walks right out. He seems to have a kick to his step.
God's fucking. I clean my room. Why is the city like this?
Don't know.
Pick up the plate, keep eating. Excuse me, there's a mug of beer downstairs waiting for me.
Ah, me too. Who wants to go down as well?
Alright. Dias!
You hear nothing.
Dias! Razor's here!
You hear the faint sound of snoring.
I know Carter.
Razor looks a little confused. Well, I guess. Do we need to wake him up or something, or should we just leave?
I just summoned the sound of howling wind in his room at the maximum volume. It's like an air siren.
Instinctively wake up, sword just readied, no armor, just.
I open the door in case it's not locked.
Probably not locked.
Hey, we need you down there. Zaskar wants to talk to you.
You probably saw me in the most awkward fucking wake up pose ever.
He's like
Get some clothes
half
on,
sitting
man.
in bed, half has his sword ready just to like spin around and cleave whatever's nearby.
I'll be down in a moment,
Yeah, it's fine.
and
I close the door.
I'm gonna get ready and then head downstairs.
Nice trick you got there. Zaskar.
You thought I was gonna enslave that fucker. You're a shit person, Loris.
What?
Ah, well, I don't know what's really going on. Well, hopefully you're okay, Tyus. That sounded horrible, but apparently I need to talk to you. See you in a bit.
As I just make my way downstairs.
Razor's currently has like 4 so mugs already downed.
I'm here. What's going on?
We're gonna dig a big hole at the inn. Meanwhile, Razor's gonna look for vampires.
Oh,
Yeah, I was told to talk to you. Apparently, do you know if the vampires are the scratchy scratch kind or the talky talk kind?
well, the one we fought was scratchy, and then he fucked off when he was about to like die.
Ah, also fuck offy kind. All right.
Yeah.
He did try and do that one weird thing with like his voice or something. You know, dominate. With whatever charm.
Oh, right. Yeah, now I remember. It didn't work. I think he's just really bad.
Impotent.
But,
yeah.
Yes, but basically that. Yep.
Ah, all right. Well, thanks for telling me. I'll go check it out and see if I can't find out what's going on down there.
Yep.
So you're gonna
good
want
luck.
me to like bamf you down there, or you're just gonna go the long way?
I think I'll just walk down. That way I can try and get back up myself.
Okay, right, our worker will be back in a couple of hours. Listen, just give me an hour, I'll make you a copy of the map.
Okay. It'd be much appreciated.
Gonna...
I can at least make sure, do you just want me to see about maybe clearing it out while I'm down there?
That's up to you. I just figured that we would spread the news that there's nasties down there, in case someone wants to do something.
Okay. I'll see if anyone is currently going for it, but after that, I suppose I'll head down after I get your map.
Mm-hmm. Right, actually, Guys, I have an idea. And you're gonna hate this. But we go back to Natalie's, we get the thing, and we leave our very enthused worker with the promise of 4 more gold pieces to dig the hole for us, and we check the first 2 levels, the ones that aren't too bad, for secret compartments and doors.
What happens though if the ghost little cunt comes out and tries to do shit to him? Somebody needs to stay then with him.
But it's outside the inn.
I don't know. Like if we try and think, like, when we try to leave the inn, like we walked like a good 30 feet from it and then teleported back, so you could assume that maybe that's where they're gonna go.
Where was the spot, Loris? Was it inside the actual property line?
Yes, I believe so. That at least the original property line back in a few years ago, like 20, 30.
No, it was a lot longer than that. It was 250.
Oh, I don't remember. Sorry. But yeah, like 200 years then. So it might still be on the property, but like if not, we can just start digging in their place if we ask them properly.
I don't like this. This is bullshit. I don't want to sit there and watch a hole being dug.
I mean, we could go check the sewers out while he's doing that.
Yeah, but Dice is concerned the ghosty will grab him. But wait, he's not the owner of the place. He can just run.
Yeah.
If that happens, okay, after that, we guard him while he digs.
Sure, that sounds like a good idea. Like, I don't think the ghost is going to attack him unless he is actually the owner or something. Unless, like, we
Sure.
want to leave a car to guard him or something.
Nah.
Because he has the ghost things.
No. A car we're gonna need downstairs, he's gonna be wearing the,
Ah, yes, true. So I guess Tyus would have to be the one, or if we're just gonna leave someone there, but. Eh?
No, he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll probably be fine.
Dice, he'll be fine, right? He's a tough fucker.
Well, the ghost isn't strong, right? But I do think I could only hit it because I had something magical,
Well, yeah, but
He's
all
not
he
gonna
needs.
hit it though. He's just gonna run away.
He tried to punch a hellhound, and he's so I don't know. He feels like the guy who stands and fights. Respectable, of course.
But I like how stupid he is. He reminds me of you, Dias.
Hey, that's not nice.
No, don't get me wrong. You're Master Chef, but sometimes you have other areas which you aren't as strong, so. You are unburdened by the trappings of civilization, like that guy. Okay, so what do we have in terms of digging implements? I have a crowbar.
Tyus had a shovel, I think.
I did.
One of us can leave our rope with him. That should be fine. And he can start, opening the place up. And we can try and convince him that there is no honor in beating up the ghost of an old man. Okay then. How about this? We wait till he comes back, we all talk to him, and we see just how fucked in the head he is. Just to be safe.
Sure.
If we can get him to be smart about it, then we let him, do it on his own. If not, we have to think of something. I think with us waiting for that is probably the best place to take the break, since Bacon ain't back yet.
Yeah, alright. I'll go grab something to eat then.